Hello there, and welcome back to my channel. Today, I thought we would talk a little bit about resetting for the second 9 weeks. First things first, let's talk about Halloween. We did make it through Halloween. And if you are a music teacher as well, you may have done some of these games. We did a lot of Pass the Pumpkin and Pass the Witch's Broomstick. Now, I will say with Pass the Pumpkin, I really focus on my second graders for that one with xylophones. Now, I do that game for all the grade levels, but in second grade, when they get out, they go to a xylophone and they play an ostinato underneath the song. And then I have them move to the next xylophone, and then they move to a tambourine, and then they move to a maraca, and maraca is the last one that they are on, and they stay on the maracas. So as they get out, more people get on instruments, which just adds some fun to the game, and it changes it up just a little bit. Pass the Witch's Broomstick is just one they all love to do, and I actually learned it last year, so it's still kind of a new to me game. And occasionally I'll use instruments with that one too when kids get out, but most of the time I just have the kids become judges. They kind of scoot to the outside, and when there's an argument about who's out or who isn't, they tell me. I let the kids decide. They're kind of the boss of that game. So we made it. We made it through Halloween. Now I will say today is November 5th, and it's a full moon. So, but so far it's been a good day. I'd like to show you how I reset for the second 9 weeks. I'm doing some new things this year, bringing back some old things, so let's take a look together. So in the past couple months, I read a book by Gretchen Rubin. Has written The Happiness Project and things like that. And the one book that I read, though, was The 4 Tendencies. And when I read it, I was like, ooh, we should do something with this with the music classroom rules or kind of conduct behavior. So each week, this second 9 weeks, I'm going to be going through each rule individually. So this one says, be ready to sing, say, move, and play. And so the 4 tendencies are obliger, questioner, upholder, and rebel. I said it out of order. I'm sorry. I'll do it in order though as I read through it. So I will say I did have ChatGPT help me out with this one because I am an obliger and I had a really hard time coming up with a way to say this as a questioner and as a rebel. I'm more of an obliger upholder. So I asked ChatGPT to help me out, and I kind of re-edited what it gave me, but I was like, based on Gretchen Rubin's 4 tendencies, how would you describe the behaviors for each of the 4 tendencies? So it says, be ready to sing, say, move, and play, which means being prepared, which equals, first is the upholder, doing what's right. Next is the questioner, more fun and faster learning. Questioners just want to know why they're doing something. Obliger, helping the whole group sound great. And then the rebel, they need to know that they're making the decision. Your style, your energy. So this week, we are deep diving this rule. In the next few weeks, we'll be doing the others, which no gum in music class. I am shocked how many elementary kiddos, not my really young ones, but like 3rd grade on up, I'll have gum or food. And I'm like, we sing and we move. So again, it follows the same order: upholder, questioner, obliger, rebel. Okay, so it kind of gives them some ideas there. I'll give you a quick glance at the others. I just made these in Canva, and then I'm going to eventually print them off and laminate them. I do have them printed and laminated at my other building. Right now I'm projecting it for the kids, and then we will continue on from there. So raise your hand to share, and it talks about respect in all 4 tendencies. Care for instruments and materials. And of course, thank you for being here, because I want them to always know that they are important. Next thing at my small building is how I have set up the dots for sitting. Now you'll see that I have my dots all lined up, my 4 rows, but this is to help us. You got a little peek at the tripod there. This is to help us with long waist sets. So my green dots are the top of the set, and my red dots are the bottom of the set, and you and your partner should be on the same color dots. So as we start getting into folk dancing with my 2nd graders and 3rd graders, I wanted them to have a visual of how to get into that long waist set. So I think this is going to help them out. I know it's helped my 4th and 5th graders out at the other building, so that part's been good. Also with my 1st graders and kindergartners, my kindergartners are really struggling staying in a straight line when they come in to sit in their spots. So I was like, all right, we'll go back to the dots for a little bit. One thing I'm really working on growing on that I thought I was really good at until I submitted my teacher trainer video, and I caught it even before they did, was Fire Robin's Golden Rule. Now y'all know, if you've been at this channel, that I'm a First Steps in Music teacher, I'm a conversational solfege teacher, so I'm definitely all about the Fire Robin way. And one of his golden rules, or I should say the golden rule, is sing for the class, not with the class. Because you don't want split-second singing, and we know that kids learn better when they do things on their own. Well, last year when I recorded my video and I rewatched it back, I noticed that I had some students towards the back of the room who were split-second singing off of me. And some of them were also, kids who had heard the song before and they started going to sing it. So my big goal this year is to stop anytime I have a student who is singing when they're not supposed to, when it's my turn. And it doesn't have to be a big thing. Like I'm saying things like, oh, I'm not going to take your turn away. Make sure you don't take my turn. It's my turn this time. And just saying it nicely, oh, I don't want you to sing when I sing. I want you to listen when I sing so that I can listen when you sing. And just using those phrases, that's been being hyper aware of it. I've been focused on it in the sense that it's always been in my mind, but I realized I wasn't hyper focused on it. So that's something I'm working on this second 9 weeks, and I'm doing it K to 5, making sure that, hey, when it's my turn, it's my turn. And when it's your turn, it's your turn. And that goes back to the deep diving on the different classroom rules, like being respectful, we're respectful of people when we take turns and things like that. So yeah, that is my reset for these second 9 weeks. This is an interesting school year though too, because I only have one concert coming up at this moment, and that is my choir concert at my other building. I'm very excited for it. So far, so good. Like I said, we're at the beginning of November, and it's probably the most relaxed I have been coming up to December, which is great. It's amazing. So if you like this video, I hope you give it a thumbs up. Tell me in the comments below how you like to reset for the next 9 weeks. Or do you do a reset? Maybe you keep things the same. Maybe maybe you have other ideas. I'd love to know about them. And as always, I hope you find a little joy on the journey.